everybody! Welcome on in to the brand new world. No, we are not in the Twilight Zone, unlike some people in chat who have been trying to do their best Rod Serling impersonations the whole time. But we are here in a brand new reality as of New Year's, and I am just realizing as we start that I forgot to put my glasses on, so I can't even read what everyone's writing in chat right now. I will grab it before we get going. Before that, I am going to rant a little bit. We're going to start the ranting off a little bit early. So, we ended off last time with me making a few hypotheses regarding what is the root difference in this reality, and my hypothesis was simply that it's the root of everyone's... I don't want to... We could use trauma, but more like their biggest neuroses. Trauma on some. Because I wouldn't argue that Morgana being a cat versus a human is really a trauma. It's more of a neuroses, but besides the point. Besides the point. But it seems to all be taken care of. That things never occurred. Like, Futaba's mom's still alive. Morgana's now human, which makes the scene where we wake up in bed with him make more sense, because if a cat's sleeping in the bed with Ren, it's perfectly natural. If the only thing that changes is him being human, then their behaviors don't change. That scene makes a lot more sense. Makoto has her whole family, and we can just go on and on and on and on. The problem is this is not reality. This is a fantasy world. You can't live in fantasy forever, is the point I want to get out of this entire rant. All of our characters are forced into a fantasy reality, but we see it distorted. It's not real. And unfortunately, I think we know who erected this whole thing, which is just going to be very depressing to get to that point where we're going to force him to contend with the loss of the girl he met in college. But anyways, I need to put the BRB screen on real quick while I go grab my glasses, and then we will get going right away. Sorry, I couldn't read chat because, again, my vision's horrible. I'll be right back. 1 second. And we are back. Sorry about that. I was not prepared at all for this whole thing. Okay. Headphones on. We got that lovely music going. Ready to see the best villain in the Persona series? Oh, I think I already know. Based upon context clues, I think we know what's happening here, unfortunately. But let's get going. Let's do this. Let's see your teammates' stats. Sure, actually, I don't even know what kind of skills they have. That is a good point. We should get it all set up for us. One second. Actually, I need I open a document up real quick. One moment. D, where are you? D drive. Maybe it's in my passport. Yep, there it is. Okay, there we go. Get ready to go back to some series roots. I haven't played 1 and 2. Like, honestly, the only games in this franchise I have played is the 3 FES version, P4 Golden, Persona Arena, the P3 dancing game, and then this one. That's the extent of my knowledge. I've briefly played SMT3 Nocturne, but I didn't get too far into it. Alright. Evade Bless. Nice. It is weak to Bless, but you have to evade. Levetta, colossal damage to 1. Nice. Megadolion. Severe Almighty. Debilitate. I love it. Riot Gun. Severe. I go on. Fortify Spirit decreases chance of being afflicted with ailments. Okay, nice. What does she have? Apt pupil increases chance of critical. Oh, she's my crit girl. Okay. Severe to all. Kogan. Sword dance. Colossal. Okay, so sword dance combined with apt pupil is going to be really good. Greatly increases accuracy. Wait, what? Increases accuracy for one. Oh, decreases accuracy for one foe. Sorry. So it's just random. Increases chance of all criticals for all. Ooh, so the apt pupil combined with brave step would actually be really good. Yeah, it looks like she is all about crits. I'm gonna have to use that. And right now we're gonna. I don't know what we want to start with. Let's just start with Asura as our main lineup. Okay,
Something.
let's do this.
It's a treasure chest. I don't see any traps either.
I don't think Kasumi has seen Unleashed. Ooh, heal charm, nice. Has seen Akechi off the leash. This will be interesting. Black necktie. He does absolutely nothing. Okay. Where are we? Heal charm. Do you run? Oh, it just gives healing abilities. That we don't need that. So what do we want to toss on top of Akechi? Where's... Increase the worst defense 3 stars at a time thing. I think that's the one we use to grant the power-ups, which I'll use that on, have him buff out Kasumi. And let's just give her greed, because that'll increase her attack powers at the start. Okay. Sup, Draco? Hope everything is going good. Okay, let's get going.
Somewhere.
Okay, there's cognitions here now. There's people. This place feels different than it did last time. That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There could have been change of heart since then. Do you remember how far you went in last time? I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me. I see. So you're only familiar with the area close to the entrance.
No.
Let's keep
Let
going.
us depart.
It's so amazing.
Can I make a suggestion?
What's this about? I don't recognize any of the words. It looks like a summary of research results. I bet you can decipher it, Joker. Yeah. Whoever's doing the... I think I know who's doing this, but it looks like they're researching cognitive science. Cognitive science right there. Happiness. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
I can see it.
Liquid mercury. You're going to a baby shower tomorrow? Nice! I'm actually going to be going to one next Saturday. My best friend is having his first. I'm going to be an uncle again. Happiness for everyone, huh? Maybe it really can happen. Maybe even I can get a better life. Well, it's actually pretty solid. Except it's all fantasy. You're living in an imaginary world. Apparently, anyone who comes here can become happy. I wonder if that's really true, although everyone here seems to be having fun. I mean, we see so many representations of this in literature. One of my favorite books growing up was Neverending Story, and if anyone knows the plot of the book, not the film, but the book, it's very, very relevant. Tangled USB cord. As much as I love the film, I do not like how they ended it because it goes against the entire point of the story. Why am I in your palace? I'm sorry. Yeah, because the film ends with the first half of the book, which is him entering the story, and the entire second half of the book is him in the story, refusing to leave. And the whole point is he's dealing with the traumatic event of the death of his mother. And he escapes into a fantasy world in order to deal with his loss, and then eventually refuses to leave the fantasy. To the point where he literally starts a war, a civil war, to remain the ruler of the place. There are so many people here. This is definitely different from the last time. Welcome, and thank you for coming, patients. You'll be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Where did he go so wrong? I mean, I am pretty sure in his social link, I was flat out telling him, like, I was commenting, not telling him because obviously I'm not in the game, but I was commenting on how this could go badly, and it's going badly. Hey, thanks, TGC. Rest assured, everyone can be happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff or members nearby. What a strange announcement. Become happy. What kind of place is this? Oh my gosh. You know what this reminds me of? Okay, so I can almost guarantee hardly anyone has ever watched this show, but one of my favorite TV shows of all time is Millennium. And there is an episode of Season 2 called Jose Chung's Doomsday Defense, and the whole plot of it was that there was this pseudo-cult that was all about the suppression of any emotion other than positivity. So you always had to be positive all the time, no matter what was going on. To the point where people could literally be smiling and they'd be crying while they're grinning and jovially going around. This is what this reminds me of. Just push down anything that's negative and only focus on positive, uplifting things.
It's somewhere.
Okay, let's get down. Suppression doesn't help. Voltage converter. Okay, so this is some electronics and a USB cable. Probably has something to do with a laptop. The Giver too. Ooh, yes, The Giver. I haven't read those books. I did see the film. And I did enjoy the film, but I never read those books, unfortunately. Sorry, I'm trying to listen in on all these people's conversations.
I can feel it.
Oh, the door is unlocked to begin with. My bad. What's kind of sad here? Okay. So as long as my hypothesis stands up that this is who I think it is, there's a great deal of projection going on here, because he probably genuinely believes he is the savior of all these people. But realistically, it comes down to him trying to overcome his own trauma. And it's going to be a defense mechanism where if we try to stop him from redoing what he did here, he's unconsciously going to interpret that as attacking his ability to have happiness himself, while projecting it, oh no, I'm helping everyone else out.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation. Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering?
Because suppression doesn't help anything.
Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Because it's real and this is false.
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes. Ready whenever.
Interesting design.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support.
It's like got a jester's collar and a scythe.
Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
He's going crazy. Let's go.
It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Kill. Let's go kill.
Akechi-san.
Now, time to obliterate them.
I mean, he's kind of like a wild wolf on a leash right now.
All right.
Fear my power. That should do it. Persona! There.
Let's see what happens. Oh, these guys don't need debilitate. Okay, they're easy. Navigator Akechi. Oh boy, let's do this. I'm so ready for it.
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we?
It was kind of overkill.
Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all.
She's gonna be a little shook with his personality change, yeah.
Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind.
It's twisted by grief. I mean, in a certain way, like, I don't consider this, like, as long as all my hypotheses are correct, I don't see this as a villain palace ruler, but more an antagonist palace ruler, which there is a contextual difference. Antagonists are simply opposed to the ideology and actions of the protagonist, but that doesn't mean that they're villainous, so to speak. I mean, if the hero is the bad guy, that means the antagonist is technically the good guy, right? But that's not the case in this situation, but yeah.
Oh?
Oh yeah, Empath. I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person?
Just everyday Akechi.
I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving?
I'm actually...
Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
I actually enjoy the difference in the meter of his speech. Because when he was hiding things, he had a, like, kind of a roundness to the end of all of his words. And now it's like, just goes full, like, he's kind of like, he's cutting it short slightly. But now the VA is just letting it go freely.
Looks like we're busted.
Even the vocal performance is the difference between restrained Akechi versus unleashed Akechi.
It's somewhere.
And I'm loving it.
Your happiness.
That is the scariest grin I have ever seen. Those are... Look at that smile. That is just... disconcerting. Aren't you gonna get examined? I'm on my way right now. It's so exciting.
It's somewhere.
Red phosphorus. I mean, isn't red phosphorus, like... not explosive, but... Hold on. Red phosphorus thing from heating white phosphorus. It's a byproduct of heating white phosphorus to match photonics. Let me see. Red phosphorus fire. It is not as reactive as white phosphorus. Requires preheating before ignition, burning from a toxic oxides and phosphorus. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of white phosphorus. Yeah, white phosphorus, the skin melting stuff. Thank you.
Show me your true form.
It seems like it's a byproduct after it's been burnt.
They let their guard down.
Oh my god, look at that little killer teddy bear.
This enemy is a sad little weakling. Let's put it out of its misery.
I miss him in my party.
Hold on.
Let's try to do weaker attacks to start off with.
Different attacks. You're mine. Joker took one down.
Damn, I think I'm over leveled right now.
kill off the last one.
I thought I already had bugs in my party, so I'm wondering why it doesn't show his name.
Okay. I can see
You're
it.
all so strong.
So this looks like a... this looks like a tooth gem, but it's also got the side shape of a heart at the same time. Yeah. Broken thermostat.
I have something.
Yeah. Death of somebody.
I'm sensing a safe room potentially nearby.
Paging Dr. Lobato. Oh shit. No. We don't need Dr. Lobato in this mental world. No. Oh my god. I'm getting this strange feeling in my chest. I do hope it's just my nerves about this place.
Do you have a moment?
I realize resting is important every so often, but do we really have the time to relax? It is so weird to be sitting in a safe room with you
I should
two.
write something.
I'm loving it though. But he has the sanity of a manatee, it's true. No, Justin, I haven't seen your comments yet, unfortunately. Go ahead and repost it.
I have something. I'll reveal your true form.
We've got them surrounded.
Ooh, Bellerophon, right? It looks like Bellerophon.
Let's go.
Let's kill these quickly.
Wait.
With the thing they're weak. Come. Let's exploit the hell out of that weakness. That's it, Joker. It's time to kill.
Then let's talk. Once we understand you lend me my power.
Looks like it doesn't have a care in the world. You should act that way too.
Me not make excuses be lost, so pay me some consequences. Me am really in soup now, and do what you want. Me am ready if you want to grill me. Like you're in soup. Me was talking in metaphors, me really hoping that soup is a metaphor too, but... we having a hard time to accept that human like you is more stronger than me. Me guessing you have the power that me not have, and what is it? Girl power! Empathy, academics. I mean, none of this really makes sense. How do I say I don't give a shit? You know what? I'm just gonna say girl power for the fun of it. He accepted it! We never heard of that power, but me guess you have it. I'm not sure why you seem like a stranger to me. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh my god, that's great.
So, that mask any good?
Well, from now on, Chimera is associated with girl power, so we're just going with it. This place is Stepford Wives, but on steroids.
Okay.
The only difference I would say with that comment, Justin, is that I don't think that the palace ruler is trying to control the individuals. He comes from a genuine position of, I'm trying to help these people. But the root cause of why he's doing it comes down to him wanting to help himself. Weirdly enough, that's actually why a lot of people go into the psychological professions, is they're trying to understand something about themselves.
To your happiness.
Or, B, they don't want to learn something about themselves and want to spend most of their time in someone else's head. One of those two.
What?
That voice. Look. No way.
Is it a hospital bed?
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too.
Wait, Yoshizawa? Oh. Oh, God.
I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down.
Oh, boy.
Why? Why?
Dad?
There she is.
Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video? I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Did she repress something? Oh boy. Alright, sorry, I gotta let the cat out. She's going to the door. 1 second. Which, isn't that the complete opposite of what the palace ruler is trying to accomplish? By creating a fantasy world where that didn't happen, you're basically living in a lie, and it's encouraging you not to remember things. And we're going to use the alternative of that, which is helping Kasumi remember. Oh boy.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san?
Shortly after I got here.
I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
I can feel it.
Oh boy. So we're gonna spend time with her at the same time. But you guys cannot tell me that the top of that does not also look like a molar. Like from the side it looks like a heart, from the top it looks like a molar. Broken meter panel. Okay.
I can feel it.
We still need to go all the way up there. I'm just not sure which is the proper direction. Test rack. Okay, yeah, I don't think we're supposed to be going this direction yet. Let me check the main room.
I can see it.
Bone apple tooth. I mean, it certainly is something.
I can see it.
Nirvana incense. I really don't care about incense. I mean, personally I do. I love incense, but not in the game. Have you seen the announcement on the bulletin board? It might be tough at first, but don't worry, there are lessons for beginners too. If you're interested, you should definitely get yourself examined. It'll change your entire world.
I have something.
This is so much fun!
Honestly, this whole thing is just depressing me.
Shall we take...
I should write something.
I mean, his grief was so all-encompassing that,
Let us depart.
despite having researched and studied this whole thing, and knowing that this is the wrong way to handle it, he's still doing it. Like, it feels like I have a dear friend that I'm trying to save from themselves, and they are not. They're fighting me. You know what I mean? That's what this entire like the emotions I'm in for this dungeon. I was wearing my emotions on my sleeves. Yeah, a little bit weird, dude.
It's somewhere.
Oh, you should. Ventus, like, I tend to be a rather emotional person, so it probably will make me cry. I'm not gonna lie.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again.
I'm fine.
You're not, though.
It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
She's literally acting as the example of the opposite philosophy in this dungeon.
Focus.
As opposed to, let's forget it, let's find out what happened. I love it. Loose magnetic tape. But it has to be done responsibly. Because you can shatter someone's mind if you don't handle this kind of thing with care. At the end of the day, people repress things for a reason.
You are misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Hello there. Lizard, dragon, trident, spear person. She can't attack anything. She's helpless against it. Shit.
Stop rushing into things.
No, it's a mentality. It's a cognitive thing.
Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, at the end of the day, the guns work because both sides of this conflict believe they work, but if her headspace and the other guy's headspace in a certain way, she's can't do anything.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Persona!
No.
Kensukato! There!
Let's dance! This is my soul! Stop!
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything.
Persona!
I just want to see the physical attacks do nothing.
Nice move, Yoshizawa-san. Brute force won't do anything here. They're resistant to physical attacks. Persona! Go down!
Persona! Let's finish this!
Damn. It's taking me a little bit. Well, they don't go down. They still stay up. Normally they disappear.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy.
But it's our right to reject it.
In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
Huh?
Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful.
I mean, We know that she was seeing the guy, her therapist, but I'm really confused on why this palace has a lot to do with her, unless it's kind of like she's projecting it into his cognition. Or there's an alternative that's a little
One last
weirder.
question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is! Sumire! Sumire! I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire! Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san, you're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
Yeah.
a man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache.
Yeah.
Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
No, I am not Flarouge. I'm not familiar with the adventure of the Copper Beach is.
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
You're not.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
No, I'm more wondering how accurate this was to reality, whether it was an actual memory or if it was an alternative reality. It's Sherlock Holmes. I've actually never read any Sherlock Holmes, to be honest. Misprinted poster.
Show me your true form!
The entire game, no one
He's got them surrounded.
called her by her first name.
Fire is the perfect thing to use on them. Persona! Exploit the hell out of that weakness. That's 2 knocked down. But you can do more, can't you, Joker?
I need to do some heals real quick.
I'll break them. Manifest! One enemy taken out by Yoshizawa-san. Nice. One down, and that
What a
won't be my
workout.
last. Okay,
I'm glad we're doing so well.
focus.
Is he this palace's
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
Yep. Yep. That's what I figured. Buddy, get help.
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler, but in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
It's not real.
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for.
That...
Is that how you really feel?
Yes.
The old reality was cruel and unfair.
But this isn't real.
The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
Okay, here's the issue with living an entire life, because let's just wargame this. If we allow this to continue in perpetuity, you can come back hundreds, thousands of years later, and there is no such thing as strife, ever. Because if something new happens that causes some kind of strife, immediately reality will be rewritten to the point where it never occurred. This breeds stagnation. It brings inverted hangman energy, where nothing progresses, because people, like, in reality, we need strife in order to develop ourselves, in order to develop things. I mean, like, remember way back at the beginning of this game, we had that one lecture in the classroom that was talking about the thing that pushes society forward is the devil? And the teacher didn't really understand the meaning of that. It's because in opposition to negative things is what allows us to develop. So if nothing bad ever happens, if anything, we regress. Villains. I think the book was something about the devil. But yes, the villains are the thing that pushes forward. So as much as it sucks, it's the only way we can develop.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
All right. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire! What? Kasumi.
I see. You want to know my biggest question in this whole thing? And this may be ruining the mood a little bit. How does she not need glasses anymore? This character had glasses before the accident and now no longer needs them. Why?
Seems you remembered.
Now I'm gonna have to remember back to the entire game. Because I know she announced herself by that name to us, but... yeah, the internalization, taking on... I wonder how her home life would be at the... with this knowledge. If her parents recognized that she had literally taken on the mannerisms and the physical look of her sister. Because the thing is, the people who knew her before the accident would have noticed a radical change.
That's right. I'm... Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video.
And that's exactly why all of her performance dropped. It wasn't because she was dealing with the stress of her dead sister. It's because she was never as talented in the first place.
I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life.
I mean, in a certain sense, this is definitely a case of survivor's guilt, but to the point where I should have died and they should have lived, taken to the extreme.
I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
Yeah.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki.
I remember.
That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
It wasn't a trauma response.
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she's suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san...
See, I don't agree with this, because at the end of the day, this poor girl is still mourning somebody. It's not like any of that has changed. All you have to do is, instead of making it, because now there's some incongruence going on here. There's some incongruence going on here too. Because if we're taking it from Sumiri's perspective, she can still live out her sister's dream by pushing herself to being the best in terms of being a gymnast. That could still happen. There is no reason for her to physically, or for her to believe herself to be her deceased sister. But what occurs is there's incongruence, because if she truly believes that, she's going to go from a place where I believe I'm the best of the best. Because that's what Kasumi, that's her belief and perspective of her older sister. But her actions and her abilities don't match up with that reality. And the whole point of the incongruence is it's your self-image versus...
Then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
Sorry, I dropped something on the control and I went to it. But the incongruence is basically the separation between your current self-image versus your ideal image. Who you want to be versus who you see yourself as. And the difference between the two can cause a sort of depression, because you're not what you want to be most. So, from Sumiri's perspective, she knows who she is, and her reality is in incongruence. Not incongruent, but in space congruent with her reality. Versus now there is a separation between the two. No joke, Empath. I have my grip strengthener in my hand right now, and I dropped it onto the controller while I'm using it as a stress ball at the moment. It's like, if anything, this causes more pain. It doesn't relieve pain, it causes more by doing it this way.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research, but that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality, even as we speak. My research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world.
That's not how that works.
This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality.
No, I think you want to erase your own trauma. And this is an excuse to do so.
Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering.
The thing is, even with the fake identity of Kasumi, that she was still suffering. You didn't stop anything.
In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me. I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san. Allow me to ask you yet again. Which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki... It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai.
No.
I can't go back to being her.
No.
I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness? No deal so far, huh?
Oh god, nope.
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa. It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing.
Except you are the one committing violence because these are your mental structures.
I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Time to fight. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Keep up, and don't embarrass me.
Stubborn, rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit.
I should have healed.
So this is fear.
Okay, I need to heal fear real quick.
Are you the leader?
Where is it? Fear vial. Wait, no. Where's my cure stuff? Where's my cure stuff?
Make this quick.
Where is it? How do I heal it? Oh, God, screw it.
Let's go. That's not right. Persona! No shit about them. Just try different attacks. Yuya Picaro!
I need to get a heal in.
Too slow.
Nice!
It's useless, idiot.
Is he literally just gonna... Okay, I was gonna say, if he's literally just gonna fear me over and over again, I'm gonna be pissed.
Persona. No time for thanks.
Okay, we're good. Okay, stop with your status effects.
Persona.
Alright, this isn't gonna work.
Persona.
Sorry, bro. Like, I'm legitimately just gonna have to start fighting him. Okay, what do I got for strong against wind? I'm trying to find something that reflects it. I have some attack, like physical attacks there. Let's see what happens. Not a lot.
I'll break them. Manifest.
Nice.
Let's go. Yuya Picaro. Nice timing.
I'm just afraid of like a one-hit KO with the fear status of ailments on him.
You thought that would hit me. Persona. That should do. Persona.
That's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to wait till next turn. It's fine.
Wake up!
Thank you
Feel my power.
for using the fan from Super Smash Bros. On my face to get rid of my fear. I appreciate it.
Persona! Persona! No shit about them. Just try different attacks. Persona! You're mine.
Really doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh, I probably should have healed. Nope, he dodged. We good. Oh, you got nothing, bro.
I'll break them.
Ooh, still didn't do enough damage.
Persona! There.
We should be able to kill it like this. No!
No. Such pathetic attempts won't be enough.
Ah, you little shitbird. Okay.
This just won't go down.
Well, this is a bad position to be in.
We're about to lose a lot.
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? Joker, I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. They'll die.
Oh my god, they have a showtime. Let's go.
Out of my way.
Dude. Go off, bro. Nice.
Not bad for an improvised technique.
I'll take it.
Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes.
I'm good.
I know that your friends are already enjoying it. That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi.
Is it so... what's the word I'm looking for? Can you seriously not conceive of the idea that sometimes our wishes are not what's good for us? Sometimes our desires don't serve us in the long run. Just because we want something doesn't mean we should have it.
There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it.
I mean, you want to know the scene that's playing in my head right now is in frickin' Bruce Almighty when he starts answering everyone's prayers via email and just says yes to all. That's literally what's going on right here.
Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You're indulging a fantasy and a negative coping strategy. That's not helping.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force.
We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now.
Oh boy.
I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps. Don't you think it'd basically be suicide to try and save her in our current state? We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality.
There's no point in obsessing over it now. I should go back to my room. Oh god. Are you gonna stop me from going out? Welcome home. You sure were out late. It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learn. They believe she's been at a training camp since yesterday. To think, Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. No kidding. This is the first time I've witnessed a power that can even comes close to this magnitude. Even the great Phantom Thieves you're so proud of fell in line with this scheme. You're gonna see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Yes. Well, fine. I suppose we can use the manpower. If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. Dude, would it actually be really cool if we had, like, 7 mini-dungeons right now where we went into all of the party members' hearts and got them to reject this reality? That'd be freaking cool. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to do. Well, I'll reach out. You should, out to you should anything come up. Good night. Was that a catchy? You two seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go to the hot springs together sometime? Then Lady Anna and I can... How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. I'm gonna be a coon. It seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, we ought to hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. Huh? Where's this coming from? Yeah, I'd say I'm happy. Like, reality? Well, it is the one we fought for with everyone else, so... Wait, what did I mean by... That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we go to Mementos, I transform into a... Huh? Oh, okay. I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. Wait, what was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. It seems all I can do now is wait. Alright, let's work on knocking some sense into everybody. Maruki said that your friends are already enjoying it. I should go see them. Where's everyone? I should look for them in town for a while. There's nothing interesting on TV during the New Year's. It's just a bunch of idols and comedians fooling around. Speaking of TV, I wonder what happened to those Phantom Thieves. That's all people were talking about last year, but then just suddenly stopped. People in this world forget everything so quickly, even more quickly than us elderlies. Do you want to listen in? We got a lots of listeners. They're sharing their New Year's resolutions today. Let's read one. I'm gonna go an entire day without my smartphone. I'm afraid that's much easier said than done. How shallow. Back in my day, we didn't even have smartphones. The world's better off without them.
I can feel it.
Isn't it wonderful that Katara's feeling better? Yeah, now we can go for walks again. Wasn't sure that he was gonna, what was gonna happen last year, but now he's like a completely different dog. It's like we're in a dream. Oh no. Oh, that'd be awesome if I could talk to some of the confidants.
I don't know. Says who?
They're really trying to make me emotionally invested in this. The puppy alone does it.
Yongen Jaya. This is Yongen Jaya. Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Hey, did you hear? I'm so pumped.
The lucky bags here are supposed to be amazing. I heard they're worth 10 times what it costs to buy them. I guess everyone's heard. There are so many people. Although I do suspect some people will plan on selling what they get. Yeah, it's crazy how many people there are, but I really want to get one. Isn't that crazy? So if a thing costs, that has a value of $100, hey, I'm selling them for 10. Great! The problem is that's not great for the vendor because they're losing money. This brings up a point, though, is that if you said yes to everyone's wishes, then some wishes would end up harming other people. So there's a disconnect there somewhere. Not everyone can get their way, unfortunately.
Focus.
As much as we would love to say, yes, everyone gets their way, that's not how it works.
For real?
Yeah, some wishes cancel each other out. Exactly, Sean. I mean, I think that was the joke they made, and I'm going to keep bringing up Bruce Almighty, is everyone was wishing to win the lottery, so everybody who wished it won, or was praying for it, won the lottery, so everyone got like $1. It was like a $500 million lottery, and everyone won $1 because everyone won the lottery. Oh my god, you did it, Shiho. I knew you could do it. It's all thanks to this, to you supporting me, I really appreciate it. I'm not the only one who deserves credit. You kept up your best effort, and now you're finally being recognized.
Hmm?
Oh, she's great at volleyball. I can't believe it, over here. Talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since the last time you saw Shiho, right? Okay, so here's... Okay. I'm taking my headphones off for this one. So... I'm curious about the mechanics of how this world works. Did it literally rewrite history? Or is it just creating false representations like Shio here and altering people's memories and perceptions? Because if it legitimately altered history, then what happened with Yaldabaoth? Because it was this strife that got each and every member of the Phantom Thieves to awaken to their personas and even consider going on our adventure throughout the game to confront Yaldabaoth. But if none of that ever happened, if there was no strife, then they never came together and therefore we never dealt with that problem. Or if it's just a perception issue, then... Or if it doesn't matter, but... A brighter future. I rant a lot. I apologize, but this is just how I am. I talk a lot. Ah, you remembered me. We didn't even get to talk all that much since I transferred to another school so early into the semester. Of course he remembers you. He has to remember. What with the bragging, I've told him all about how amazing my BFF is at the volleyball. Or at volleyball. Sorry, you have to put up with all that, Amamiya-kun. She was the MVP at the big meet the other day, too. Not only was she in the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anyone else. But if she scored more points than everyone else, does that mean that they no longer have their wishes where they're the star either? So again, not everyone can have it. No wonder she's the star of the team. I'm so proud of you.
Jeez.
You're too much. It seems this reality is the one that An wished for. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Shio's coming back to our school. Everyone in volleyball knows that Shuji's the top school when it comes to the sport. That's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back, after more than a little begging. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. I feel like everything's just perfect. What I wished for? Well, I guess you could say so. this way. I mean, both you and Chiyo are here and everything's going great. It's definitely better than the alternative, like when we... Wait.
But...
Something is... I remember being so cornered that I just wanted to die. But then I met everyone and... What does that... Chiyo's still alive even after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this.
Huh?
I just... What's wrong? Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm feeling a bit tired. Why don't we go find some place to sit and relax for a bit?
Sorry.
I'll call you later.
Bye.
See you. It seems all I can do now is wait. I want to slip into the Velvet Room real quick and talk to my resident and my boy, long-nosed buddy. Aunt seems happy to be with Chiyo, who is able to continue playing volleyball. I want to see what it's like for them. But this is truly how things should be. I should check up on the others tomorrow. Like, I guess where my headspace was when I was asking... Again, this is rhetorical, but I was asking how it functions. Because if there was no strife, no turmoil, then the Phantom Thieves never would have gotten together, and therefore everything that happened at the end of the game never would have happened. It just reminds me of when we were playing Chrono Cross, where the whole thing was set up that one simple choice of having Surge survive the Panther attack created a universe where Lavos was never defeated by the protagonist of Chrono Trigger and therefore brought it back. That one alterations rewrote history so that now Lavos will destroy everything in 1999. Like that's just like the pattern that I was wondering if it'd work the same way here. I should go see them. Morgana's here. Maybe he knows where everyone else is.
Hey, you have a minute?
His voice is different. Haru, she was thinking about setting up shop in Kichijoji. She went to inspect some new location with the president. She sure looks happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Sorry, but is that all you need? I kind of want to be alone. The voice is different, yeah. That is messed up, I agree.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Hey, did you hear?
Train doors are now closing. Please stand.
Ooh. Hello, you two. Ren, what coincidence. We were just doing a bit of shopping, but soon we're gonna celebrate our dad receiving the Superintendent General Award, yeah. Come on, Makoto, you don't need to raise your voice over it. Remember Dad telling you earlier, just act like it's no big deal? I'm sorry I couldn't help, I just get so thrilled for him. It's like he finally gets recognition for he deserves.
You're correct.
Well, I do feel the same way. So what groceries do we need to pick up before we head home? I wonder what Dad would like me to cook. I made eggplant miso soup for your birthday. You had fried mackerel on yours, right? I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for you. That's interesting, though, what she wants, just her family back.
Hey!
I didn't pester him. He asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday.
That reminds me.
What brings you out here? Sorry to keep you like this, by the way. Is something the matter? Oh, of course. Yes, just as well as always. Even when she's busy at work, she always has my back. I couldn't thank her enough for all of the...
No, but...
Something's wrong. Mom died and Dad raised us alone. And Sis... Wait, what are you saying? I finally found a place where I belong. I just... Makoto, what's wrong? Oh no, I'm sorry, it's nothing. Sorry, Ren. We have more shopping to do. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. We'll chat again soon. Yeah, so if anyone's putting any either spoilers or hints or allusions in chat, don't. Just delete them. This is completely spoiler-free, and even if you don't consider it a spoiler, I probably will. Because I pick up on subtext quite easily and can figure things out from there. Yep. It seems all I can do now is wait. Is there an age limit? We'll be cheering for you. I don't know what's going on. She said, yes, boys! The shrine on New Year's, but I don't have any wishes. Isn't my dog cute? With a kimono and hakama? Hey, didn't your dog... Oh, never mind. Oh. My New Year's money, I'm gonna use it on Mommy, of course. I need my teacher to look over my work soon. Makoto seemed happy, being able to spend time with both her father and sister. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them.
Hey, you have a minute?
You looking for someone? Ryuji? He's been doing great this year. I think he said he'd be doing laps around the school. You'd think training would be a drag, but he sure seems to be enjoying it. I'm a little tired from thinking too much. I think I'm gonna head for a walk to clear my head.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
I'm gonna be stuck lost in the train station for forever.
I can see it.
I am legit gonna be lost here. Check on my hobo friend. Yeah, let's go see if he's here. What's up, my boy? Hey, don't you think something's kind of off about this town? Everyone looks so happy all of a sudden. What the world's going on? It's almost creepy. I'm with you, bro. So other people are immune to it. It's especially cold this winter. I can't perform as well when my fingers are numb. Tokyo's so cold now thanks to this cold snap, it feels like I'm back in my hometown. But even amidst all this hardship, I'm gonna become a rock star this year. This one's for you, guy. Ignite Studio Bedroom Heaven's Gate. Wait, what? Ignite Studio Bedroom Heaven's Gate. That is the weirdest song I've ever heard. Okay. Frozen peoples watch the stars so bright. Concrete icicles rise up in the night. The chill in the air makes you feel weak. Reach out your hands and seek out the heat. The dancing angels cause a soul ascension. This is a carbon monoxide intoxication. Oh, dude, isn't that the frickin' truth with the reality we're living in right now? The studio bedroom becomes heaven's gate. If you want to live, let your air ventilate. Dude, I get this one. I absolutely This is the first time this guy's actually had lyrics that I grok with.
So wonderful.
Everyone in the street seems to be in high spirits this year. I've been hearing nothing but good news. Perhaps it's because of everything that happened with Shido last year. Probably, but still, everyone just seems excessively happy. Senpai, please avoid doing your thing for doing your own thing for the first job of the year, okay? Everyone, offer your blessing to the sun god, for his surge of light has finally reached the earth. We now live in an ideal world where whatever wish becomes reality. Now offer your heart unto the sun and pray your wishes shall be realized. Dude, this guy was preaching on behalf of Maruki the whole time? That was the sun god? What the fuck? Hachiko, what's going on? Oh, I guess they call it Bunchiko here. But no, Hachiko, help us. Where's Kichijoji? I know someone was setting up over there. Let's just go to school right now.
I hope I can do it.
Whoa, whoa. You mean you got it scouted by that college?
Whoa!
Dude, pipe down, stupid. It's not for sure or nothing yet. Anyway, I'm just saying, the school's got a word or something like that. Still, that rules. You even made it onto the podium at Nationals, too. I was worried about what would happen if you screwed up your knee, but I'm glad you're able to bounce back.
No way, man.
Ah, you're still jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys. Ryuji's laughing happily with the other members of the track team. It seems this reality is the one that Ryuji wished for. Hmm? Brad, what are you doing here? It's still winter break. Maybe he stopped by to congratulate you too. Man, someone sure is popular. Is there anywhere you want to go eat after practice? It's our treat. Oh, that's nice, you guys. How about an extra large beef bowl and some pork miso soup? Hey, Ren, why don't you come with us? Yeah, of course, but what's up with you all of a sudden?
Hey!
My leg? Oh, you're worried about me? It's totally fine, dude. No problem. Since the injury a while back. And that was actually Kamoshida's fault, so... Wait, what? Ain't something wrong here? How do we know each other? Anyhow, first we met in front of the station by the school, then... Yeah, there's an anachronism within the memory lines here. You just accept that you know each other without tracking it all the way back to its origin point. Yep, keep going, bro.
Huh?
Sure. It's now or never. Here goes.
Whoa!
The hell was that? Yawning. You okay, Sakamoto? Yeah, what happened to you guys at the station? Nothing.
See ya!
Sorry, I gotta get back to practice. I mean, it's kind of like whenever we start a dream, do we really track back the history of what's going on in our dream back to the start of it? Like, how did we end up here? It's a good way to realize you're not in reality. I have the days off today. I can't be feeling sick when I get a promotion. I don't remember having fancy clothes like this. It's like they're for a night job. No, you're not an employee here. Come on, I know you were working here last year. Let's take it easy instead of going crazy. Try to hit our quota, huh? You're gonna work? I thought you quit. And that's the problem here, Superstar Man, is dreams don't have internal logic, and neither does this reality, so once you start focusing on those details, it all makes sense. Yeah. Ryuji seems sincerely happy about being able to run with his fellow track team. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them.
Hey, you have a minute?
Haru, she was thinking of setting up a shop in Kichijoji. She went to inspect the new location with the president. Okay, we already heard this one. Have you gotten shorter or something? I feel like I used to have to look up at you. Never mind, you're heading out, right? Stay safe. Yep.
Focus.
Why didn't I just go straight to Shibuya?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Okay, now the long run all the way back, because apparently we can't teleport this time around. What's up, Rise? How you hanging up there on the poster? Wait, did she take over the jazz club? Is that where Haru set up the coffee shop? No. So what did you do over the holidays? Nothing much happens for a single man like me, but never mind that. What about you? We welcomed the new year with my family. We haven't done that since I don't know how long. It felt like a dream. And her dad's here, yeah. The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for a new store.
Yes.
I agree. Research says this community is most interested in high-quality ingredients and a modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My.
Oh, Renkun, I didn't expect to run into you here. I'm helping my father out today. We were here to inspect the potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yeah, he's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. Oh, to think we have a male... you have a male friend, Haru. Or are you truly just friends?
Wait!
Jeez, Father, don't jump to conclusions like that. Calm down, I was merely teasing. But still, we're such a man to appear in your life. Make sure you tell me right away, understood? Is that jealousy I'm detecting? It's been quite some time since I last saw her like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend to her. Please keep being as good to her as you've been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. Unfortunately, that's the opposite. Oh, would you care to do something together? We have a bit of free time, so we can grab a coffee or something. Yes, thank you. Although he can be a bit overprotective at times. But he's honest and caring. He really is my ideal father. I dream? Oh no, I wouldn't call my life anything so drastic. After all, I've been so busy lately that I can barely handle what's on my plate, so... Wait. Okay. What happiness can be found through profit gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Excuse me?
That just now, that was... What's the matter? Nothing really. You must be getting exhausted after all the surveying. Why don't we take a break somewhere? My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. I take a vacation every year. My family goes with me, of course. Go back home? So you're off to fulfill all your dreams? School? It's really fun. I made some friends, too. Didn't that store go out of business? I guess not. Oh my god, that's real. My favorite sandwich joint closed their doors permanently about 6 months back, and I was craving one of their sandwiches today. So yes, I wish that store did not go out of business. We don't have great sales, but it's fine for me. Yeah, because it's really trying to portray us as the bad guy in this whole thing. 'Cause we're seeing our friends the happiest they've ever been, knowing that we're going into this trying to destroy it. Dude, that sucks. Take it easy, Wolf. Have a good night. Yep, we still need to go see Yusuke for sure.
Hey,
Are you
you
looking
have
for
a
someone?
minute?
Futaba? She's out shopping with the chief in Wakaba. I think they said something about hunting for games over in Akihabara. They look like such a happy family. Have I always... Never mind, forget I said anything. You're going out to see the others, right? Stay safe. 2 more.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Alright, 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I need to go turn the fan on. I'm kind of burning. I'm melting in here. 1 second. Okay, we back. Okay, let's move that wire around there, and we good. Why are we yawning? It's not even that late. How long we've been going for? Coming up on 2 hours. You haven't had a lot to say this stream. I mean, it's all pretty on point. There's a couple heavy themes to discuss, but they kind of be like a reoccurring thing right now. Ueno, who's up there? Oh, maybe that's where Yusuke is. Alright, guys. Maid Cafe, let's do this. No, I'm joking. We're not doing this. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. We hope to see you at Alice's Aprons this year, too, and all that crap. Speaking of which, why are you here already? Don't you have anything better to do? If even at the start of New Year, your tongue still sharp as ever, your loving words will serve as my blessing. Everyone's found happiness in this year. Your happiness, on the other hand, I'll never understand. Like, that brings up a good point, too. Like, we were talking a little bit earlier about how not everyone can win, but there's also the scenario where one person's happiness is another person's horror. What's up, I have a vest? What's going on? Plan to watch the OG Persona 5 ending on stream. I feel you should. It's different. It won't take much time. I mean, I don't mind. Absolutely. I'm perfectly good pulling it up. Like, I remember when I was playing at P4G, it kind of all had the same ending minus a couple random details.
I guess we really are related.
Because, like, the ending all happened at the start of spring regardless. It's just things happened in between there that we would have missed. I went and saw Shrine Maiden during my first shrine visit of the year, but honestly, I had mixed feelings about it. Yeah, 3D girls just don't cut it. It's all about the 2D. Oh my god. It's right. I'm just seeing the dude from Danganronpa who's all about the 2D. Now that I think about it, there was, like, no one there. Guess nobody really wants to come make any wishes. Shh. What do all these people suddenly have perfect lives for now? Yeah, it was Hifumi, yeah. The freaking dude with the glasses, yeah. Happy new celebration. Wait, celebration? Stop making up words like that. I was just barely able to avoid filing for bankruptcy. Am I Mega Max lucky or what? It also made me finally realize that some voices can't be filled with money. Oh right, your girlfriend left you. It'd be great if I could patch things up with her, but it doesn't really seem likely. Yeah, I know, I'd disappoint a Lucian. These guys took some edibles before coming out here.
Oh, man.
Whoa there, Futaba. I thought you just came here to buy a video game. But, can't you feel it? All the limited editions and the gaming gear. It's the store's fault for being one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. So, Mom... No, ma'am. Do you think I get supplemental grants with nothing but puppy dog eyes? Motion for additional fundings denied. My case was dismissed. Ren. Hey, look who stumbled into us. Come on, hurry up and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We can take him too now. Oh, what a thoughtful gentleman. Hear that, Futaba? Sochu's gonna treat us all to lunch. Hey, don't go put words in my...
Really?
It's back to LeBlanc, people. It's curry time. You eat that all the time, though. It's because it is the best. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Futaba? I mean, she does have a point. Or... thanks for a glowing review. Okay, cat. Sorry, cat is scratching at the door in case no one can hear it. Zoe! Zoe! What's up, sweet girl? Oh, you're just gonna sit there and chirp at me from the ground? Come on, hop up in my lap. Sound good, Ren? I know you know how awesome Sojo's curry is. Yeah, Sojo made it for exactly that reason, and Mom helped to improve its flavor too. Something's not right. What's that supposed to mean? What are you getting at? Is it a dream? No, but...
Huh?
I still don't get it. Come on, why won't you just tell me? I won't let these sort of lies deceive me anymore. What was that? Are you alright? You two are getting a bit weird. Could this be a case of raging hormones? Look how serious they've both gotten.
I'm okay.
It's nothing. Let's go, Mom. The curry can't wait. Ren's still got stuff to do, I assume. Well, see ya. Hey, Futaba, don't just take off like that. Oh, well, we're gonna head back. Come for some grub when you're done with whatever it is you're doing. It seems all I can do now is wait. And all we have to do is go see our artist friends. My little sister's been telling me to fix her PC. She's always been the bossy type. Study abroad? No thanks. I have a great time here. You work at a maid cafe? Wow, I never would have guessed with you. Not really, it's the best job I've ever had. Have the store tenants here always been so friendly? Futaba seemed happy being able to spend her daily life with both her mother and Sojiro, who she loves very much. But is this truly how things should be? Tomorrow's the day. There's your good kitty cat. Hey, you're a good kitty cat. Not the kitty cat that just jumped on the right, or the one that I'm about to go talk to. Joey, how you doing?
You have a minute?
Yusuke, he said he was going to check on some exhibits at the art museum in Ueno. He sounded pretty emotional, said something about a piece finally getting recognition. Maybe you should check it out. Brent, I think something's wrong with me. Or maybe not. I don't know, sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up. Don't mind me.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Is it now? Thank you, announcer lady. I can see Yusuke in the distance. He seems to be viewing a painting. What should I do?
What a coincidence.
Ah, you came too, Ren. I was just thinking about contacting you. Take a look. My mother's painting is finally receiving the public attention that it deserves. It's on display for this week only, so I'm glad we have this chance to view it together. I am truly blessed. I've waited so long to see this painting here. My drive to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows strong every day. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. Honestly, what does this say about Yusuke? Because in this reality, his greatest desire is not to have his mother back, but to have this appreciated, this painting appreciated. I mean, it's entirely possible just because he has zero memories of her, so he wouldn't have much of a desire for that, but still. Yeah. Nothing in the world can make me happier than I am at this moment.
Indeed.
Oh, my sensei, of course, Madarame. Even after Mother's passing, Sensei never stopped advocating her work to the public. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my own family. I truly cannot think of enough. Okay, so in this reality, he wished Madarame to be a good man. Seems this reality is the one that Yusuke wished for. And I just had a wonderful idea. Why don't you come join us for dinner? He wishes for Madarame to be a better man. Interesting. Sensei's been very interested in meeting you. Don't worry, he'll even pay for the meal.
Yes.
Yes, I'd say so, but what's this about? So out of the blue. The Sayuri? That's not the painting's name. No, wait, that seems... something's not right. Could I be making the same mistakes I did before? To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
My apologies.
Actually, I'm sorry, but I'd like to be alone for now.
It's me. I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you. First, regarding Maruki himself, he's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that, correct? Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him.
Okay.
It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why. At least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons.
Yeah, most likely related to the Shido organization.
Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you. About the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Okumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
I mean, we saw them, so yes, we know they're not dead.
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world. In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality. They seem to have been causing a stir in society, just like in our original reality. But Shido alone was arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions, and rather convenient ones. Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end. But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them.
Don't worry about it. No.
I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow? With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
So, you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us. Oh yes, because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
Okay. Real quick, guys. I think she's asking to go outside, so I will be right back once I cater to the princess's whims. 1 second. And we are back. controller, and we are here. Okay.
How about this?
Are you ready? Alright. Is there anything I can actually do right now? Other than just running around in circles? Genuine question. Okay, so there's nothing really to do other than go to stores. Okay.
How about this? Now,
let's get going.
let us depart. Excuse me, is, Whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
This actually would be an interesting case study because you're basically studying repression at this point. And how much will their unconscious memories influence their conscious reality? Even here, where they're getting everything they want.
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is 'cause he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be, but I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either. Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
There we go. Yep, and he's a cat again.
Well,
let's figure out where Maruki is first. I don't want to waste any time wandering around aimlessly. We encountered an information guide after going up that elevator. If he intends to welcome us and so graciously, perhaps we'll come across another guide soon. Before I forget, I suspect the battles are going to get even tougher from now on, due to our lack of manpower.
if I must.
Focusing on our own abilities is fine and all, but depending on the situation, it'll be more efficient to team up. The combination move we pulled off before, that wasn't half bad.
All right.
Of course, it all depends on whether or not you can keep up with me. I don't know if Sojourn and Wakaba would shatter. And actually, that would be a very interesting case study, too. Because, first of all, we never triggered their memories in the first place, so that wouldn't be a thing. But what would happen if Wakaba had that shattering moment and realized that she's actually dead? What kind of a experience would she go through? Because, like, it kind of reminds me of, weirdly enough, the Halloween Town scene in Chain of Memories, where Oogie Boogie takes the potion that reveals his true memories, and he realizes that he's actually been killed already, and he has an existential crisis. VIP patients identified. We will now begin the ground tour. The auditorium is now open. The master awaits you there with the patients you seek. Please enter through this door on the left-hand side of the entrance hall. Just as I thought, they're politely informing us of their location. This must be the door. Let's go. First things first. Safe room!
To your happiness.
Oh shit! I literally just ran right by the guy. My bad!
Weaklings, they encircled us. But they're a bunch of frail.
I wasn't paying attention.
Shit, they brainwashed me.
This is what happens when I'm just in my own head, not paying attention.
Go down out of that weakness. This enemy is a sad little weakling's time. Let's put it out of its misery.
Let's see what happens. Nothing. Oh shoot! Hold on. My bad. My bad. I need to use wind on this thing. I should have used wind on that bad boy.
Persona! Let's go. Ravage them!
Because I do have a technical chart over here that General Quake sent over to me.
Persona! Quetzalcoatl! Go down! I can still feel the rush.
Hey, Akechi, you're kind of not being helpful right now. You're just sitting there brainwashed.
Okay, let's hurry ahead.
And you think you're some kind of badass. Psh.
Shall we take a break?
I should write something.
Let's move out soon, and as we're done here, we're heading for the auditorium, correct?
Now, let us depart. Focus. I'll reveal your true form. These shouldn't be too much trouble, even though they're immune. Let's exploit the hell out of that weakness. That's it, Joker. It's time to kill.
Dude, he's fucking wild. This version of Akechi is just fucking psychotic, and I love it.
Okay. A good battling. I hope you'll always be happy.
This is perfect.
Focus.
You saw nothing.
I'll reveal your true form. They didn't see us at all.
This isn't it. It's time.
Okay, what is this? Burn, freeze, brainwash. So where is nuke? Is good against free shock, sleep, and dizzy. Is this dizzy?
Go down.
I think it is.
Joker took
Yep.
one down. I gotta keep up.
Neberos. Okay. Sorry, Chimera. You're out of here.
Well, I guess that had to take a certain amount of power.
Neberos is top tier.
Okay.
I mean, I think I'm kind of good with my party right now, but let's check and see what this thing does. So it's a psychic one. Null against psychic, strong against that, weak against light. I mean, I already have a pretty strong psychic persona right here with the Koryu.
It's somewhere.
This is so fun.
Oh, by the way, generally break. You weren't here when I was talking about it, but I mentioned that this entire dungeon reminds me of the Selphosophy episode in Millennium, the Jose Chung episode. I don't remember if you remember that episode when we watched it with me.
Show me your true form.
Pathetic trash. They didn't. Let's kill these quickly with the thing dice. I love a bit of vulnerability in my enemies.
Don't be dark.
Do it. It's time to kill. Slice and dice.
Oh, jeez, that's not enough.
One down, and that won't be my last.
Oh,
How should we kill off?
well, that's not good. Don't smirk.
Out of my way! Hardly a challenge.
Okay.
The opposition is gone. Let's proceed.
Give me loose magnetic tape. Give me all.
There seems to be a safe room near us.
A misprinted poster, you don't say.
It's a safe room.
I should write something.
Now, let us depart.
Oh, of course. Well, we won't be able to bring Sataniel here, Tall Man. Mostly because that is a persona formed by the collective will of humanity as a whole.
Focus. Hey,
It's not something the single person would be able to summon, from my understanding.
Sim. It's so good. Focus.
Okay, so we have berries for progression. This one, okay. There's no doubt the Maruki is up ahead. Make sure you're ready. Alright. Oh, God. Alright. Let's do this. Why does this feel like an arena?
Thank you for coming.
Please don't make me fight her.
She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best?
See, I honestly don't think he's doing this with the intention or the desire to control people. I think it's more a projection. I've said this like 3 or 4 times already, but I feel like it's more of a projection of him wanting to erase his own past. And then got the bright idea, well, therefore everyone would benefit from this.
If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for.
Except they just rejected that.
Did any of them seem troubled by that fact? This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too. Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
My friends want to stay in this reality. I got captured at Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. But is that really true?
Well, it's time.
But our memories will be distorted to allow for new circumstances. That's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san, and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
Fuck you! No. My answer is suck my scrot, bitch.
Huh?
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No.
I mean, look at all of their dead, empty smiles in the background there in the stands.
You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
I mean, didn't Persona 4 really deal with this idea in full? Isn't that the whole point of the story?
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me?
How can you even use a persona if you're repressing yourself? Your identity's being repressed.
Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life. Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
Yeah, this is very much like Robin Hood with Akechi, as it's a false persona.
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right?
Yes.
Just hurry up and end this.
That would be preferable, yes.
Please, don't make me do this. I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer.
I mean, like, either way, you're gonna have some trauma you gotta deal with as a result of it. Either A, you feel as if you're responsible for your sister's death, or B, you blame yourself for your sister's death because you were unable to save her. Whichever perspective you're coming at this from, there's there's issues here. Regardless. Because imagine the guilt you would have if you tried to save your sister and ended up failing. Versus causing the death. It's very related, very bad shit.
Persona!
Oh god, she's a
Persona!
I'm just gonna stick with Asura then. Jesus. Because I can repel physical?
Don't rush it. There!
Please don't do this to me!
Oh shoot. How did she get through that? I thought I could repel that. Or is that just... Oh no, okay, never mind. That was just a skill. Let's switch back over to Koryu because I full on repelled that.
You're mine.
Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone.
Persona!
Persona!
I'm sorry, Cinderella. I got a dragon.
Persona! Go down!
Why?
Looks like you lost.
Why? Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters...
What about the driver?
Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it! Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't! I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again!
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back! I'm happy here. This is where I belong!
Yep, no.
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
You completely forgot that you can work through emotions like guilt. And at the end of the day, guilt isn't even really an emotion. It's a judgment. And there is a legit difference between an emotion and a judgment. An emotion is something that bubbles up, but a judgment is a narrative you tell yourself. The feeling of guilt is because you have convinced yourself, you told yourself a narrative over and over in your head that says you are guilty. But it itself is not an emotion. So what you need to do to deal with it is change the narrative.
We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that.
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again. Persona.
All right. Oh no, I don't want to increase it for everybody.
Go down. I'll break them. That should do.
Let's go.
Okay, I need to work on the. Oh, nice.
Persona.
Okay, I need to work on a debilitate real quick. Where's my trumpeter? Where's my trumpeter? There we go. Let's take down the small guy first.
Persona. Persona.
No healing for you. Oh, he's just gonna keep doing this? Shit, okay.
Stand down. Stand down.
Wow, you really do not like my boy. Okay. Since we're kind of getting close to the end, so let's just start using my shit. Bead. Let's go.
Payback time.
This is why we have items.
Hear my power. Manifest.
Let's see what happens. Okay.
I'll take that.
Hey, 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 hey. You dick.
It's time.
I need to heal, to be honest. This is actually gonna be a tricky setup.
Sandalphon.
Wait. I picked the incorrect persona. Shit. There's no heals on this thing.
I'll break them.
Okay, next time I gotta heal though. And I need to get some more SP because I'm running low. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna run out very quickly.
Damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
We have to stop the summoning, otherwise this is never gonna end.
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit. Here it comes.
I don't think so.
The crew is back together. Hell yeah. That's my fucking boy.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that.
We're gonna rename him Leroy fucking Jenkins.
At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshizawa was trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later.
As much as I give Ryuji shit, he's always first in line. He's always first through the fucking door.
We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push it back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
For my joy!
Robot knocked down. He needs cover.
Let's go. Ravage them!
Payback
Rose up again! It's payback time!
Break them. That should do.
Persona!
Alright, we're gonna go through a debuff battle real quick. Oh, they're weak against it. Nice.
Amazing!
That's my cue. Feel my power.
Let's go.
Out of my way! Crow's got some moves!
Persona.
Okay, Trumpeter, let's debilitate the shit out of it. Okay, I got myself a juggle. If they're weak to nuke, that means I can juggle this the entire time. Nice.
Trumpeter. All right.
Morgana on heals.
Persona. That should do.
Let's do this. Even if they summon more, I can just keep this up.
Persona!
Okay, so we lost one. It's okay.
Persona. There.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go ahead. Good call.
You got this, bro.
Manifest.
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
Feel my power.
Time for my persona.
No time for thanks.
I'll use my persona. No holds barred.
Okay, we're almost there. It's gonna pop one. Oh, no, it's not gonna pop a drain. Okay, that's fine.
Persona.
You can go for its weak spot.
No. It's time. Trumpeter. You're mine.
Right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Do it.
Queen, onto you now. A notch, pump.
Crush them.
Yes! Let's do it.
Don't control me!
I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. Now, my dream won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
Yoshizawa-san!
Oh, they don't know either. They don't know what this is all about.
I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace? He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing. What? Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy.
That's right. I I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
The thing is, I believe he truly believes that too.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started, what I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading.
Yep. It's all about his lost, I think it was his fiancée, right?
I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's got to rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff? So Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject? That's right, Akechi. There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that, since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you?
We're using him
Considering
too,
how you were
technically.
all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far.
Yeah, because even the simple giving us, 3 weeks of a respite here is done, I believe, from a genuine concern for all of our well-being. Yoshizawa, we have to take care of her. And yeah, it's an interesting dynamic with an antagonist.
Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds?
I mean, at the very least, I can respect that break, that he genuinely wants to convince us. Because it's very common that if you can't convince someone with words, that you'll resort to more extreme means to force it. But I don't think he wants to force it. At least that's not what we've seen so far.
I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point. Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
Are we really gonna go to school? How does this reality even have school? Let's be honest. Our wishes, no school. Period. Why do we still have it?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Yo, welcome back.
Hey there, boss. You want to know what would be the awesome wish if I could distort reality for one simple thing? I can eat as much as I want and never have to worry about my health. Has anyone seen that? It's a Dudley Moore film called Defending Your Life. And like the plot of the film is basically the main character dies and he literally goes on trial to defend his life, whether he has to reincarnate, which is failing your trial, or you get to ascend onwards if you pass your trial. And while you're in this judgment city, you can literally eat anything you want and never have to worry about it because you're just a spirit. And everything is the best food you've ever had in your life. That would be amazing. Oh my god, so good. Anyways, moving on.
Didn't know you guys were out together.
You could literally have like 5 pies and not worry about it.
Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I lied. It's not Dudley Moore. It's Albert Brooks' film. I take that back.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
See? Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
The fish scales fell from your eyes.
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? We need to find them! Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. Being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I've totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now. Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With... School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late.
Yeah.
You might end up oversleeping.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
Hey, wait!
Honestly, I thought that'd be a better response than saying you look good, because either way, you're bringing attention to the difference. I did it to help you, alright? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki, we got nothing but problems right now.
Yep.
For now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of a rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us calm down. You're right. Certainly the calm bed has us tired out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. Well, we're gonna need time to figure all this out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep.
Let's do it.
Okay. Before we end off, I have one last little rhetorical query. As we saw here, the second that these our cast started to question the nature of this reality and followed that thought through to fruition, the scales fell from their eyes. More importantly, certain things vanished, like Wakaba vanished. I'm presuming Haru's dad, gone. So the reality shifted away from this. Now, could this have happened organically for other people? Because if this is happening worldwide, you can freaking bet that at least one person in the world who is very high in metacognition would just randomly come to the same conclusion unprompted, and their reality would shift back. That one person would act like any kind of virus and start posing these questions to other people around them, and then it'll spread and spread and spread and spread. Almost like Maruki's entire vision will organically revert on its own without us needing to do anything. I mean, eventually it'll just happen. I mean, it's kind of like if you want to go to the second Matrix film, where they were talking about how the original version of the Matrix was perfect, except the people didn't accept the program because we're used to some form of strife in our lives. So when things are too perfect, something just feels wrong and off. So they had to scrap the initial idea for the Matrix and create another one that had issues with it. I don't know. Like, it just feels like organically this problem would take care of itself. And the only person living in his fantasy world would be Maruki himself. Anyways, but that's about it for today. We will continue onwards and work our way towards the beginning of February next week. For those who follow the normal channel content, I am happy to announce next week we will be back on more consistent uploads. The one that me and Yellowbat have been working on is a very, very big project, and there's some stuff going on behind the scenes that's causing delay. That's causing it to take a little bit longer than normal. But we have two other ones that are going to be produced before that, and those should be wrapping up and dropping on a weekly basis. And by the end of that one, then this other one should be done as well. So I apologize about the huge hiatus in lecture content. It's just been a lot of work on the back end. But anyways, I'll let you all go. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it and love you all. You enjoy your day or evening, depending on wherever you're at. Peace, peace.